Are you dreaming of fresh, crisp green beans straight from your garden? Imagine the taste, the satisfaction, and the incredible ease of growing your own. Today, we're diving into everything you need to know to cultivate a bountiful green bean harvest right in your North American backyard. First, let's talk about types. You'll primarily choose between bush beans and pole beans. Bush beans grow compactly, usually reaching about 2 feet tall. They produce their harvest all at once, making them great for canning or freezing. Pole beans, on the other hand, are vining plants. They need support like a trellis or a pole to climb. While they take longer to mature, they produce continuously over a longer season. Consider your space and harvesting preferences when deciding. For North American climates, popular bush varieties include Contender and Blue Lake 274. Excellent pole bean choices are Kentucky Wonder and Romano. Always check seed packets for specific regional suitability. Green beans thrive in full sun, meaning at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Choose a spot in your garden that receives ample light throughout the day. Good drainage is also crucial for healthy root development. Your soil is the foundation for success. Green beans prefer well-draining, fertile soil with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. If your soil is heavy clay, amend it with compost or other organic matter. This improves drainage and adds essential nutrients. A simple soil test can tell you your pH and nutrient levels. This helps you make informed decisions about amendments. Healthy soil leads to healthy, productive plants. Green beans are warm season crops. They are sensitive to frost, so wait until all danger of frost has passed in your area. Soil temperatures should consistently be above 60 degrees Fahrenheit. In most of North America, this means planting from late spring through early summer. You can often plant successive crops every 2 to 3 weeks for a continuous harvest. Stop planting about 2 months before your first expected fall frost. Plant seeds directly into the garden. Green beans do not transplant well. Sow seeds about 1 inch deep and 2 to 4 inches apart. If planting bush beans, space rows about 18 to 24 inches apart. For pole beans, plant seeds in hills of 4 to 6 seeds around the base of your support structure. Space these hills about 3 to 4 feet apart. Water thoroughly after planting. Consistent moisture is key for green beans, especially during flowering and pod development. Aim for about 1 inch of water per week, either from rain or irrigation. Water deeply and regularly. Avoid overhead watering if possible, as wet foliage can encourage fungal diseases. Drip irrigation or watering at the base of the plants is ideal. Mulching around your plants helps retain soil moisture and suppress weeds. Green beans are legumes, meaning they can fix their own nitrogen from the air. This reduces their need for nitrogen-rich fertilizers. Too much nitrogen can lead to lush foliage but fewer beans. If your soil is poor, a balanced organic fertilizer or compost can be worked into the soil before planting. Once plants are established, they generally don't need much additional feeding. While generally robust, green beans can encounter a few common issues. Aphids are tiny insects that cluster on new growth. A strong spray of water can often dislodge them. Mexican bean beetles are another common pest. Look for their yellow, spiny larvae and adult beetles that resemble ladybugs. Hand-picking them off plants is an effective organic control. Fungal diseases like powdery mildew can appear in humid conditions. Ensure good air circulation by proper spacing. Remove any affected leaves promptly to prevent spread. Crop rotation is an excellent preventative measure. Avoid planting beans in the same spot year after year. Healthy plants are more resistant to pests and diseases. The most exciting part is harvesting. Green beans are typically ready to pick 50 to 60 days after planting, depending on the variety. Look for pods that are firm, crisp, and snap easily. Don't wait too long, or the beans will become tough and stringy. Pick them when they are young and tender. Regular harvesting encourages the plant to produce more beans. Gently snap or cut the beans from the plant, being careful not to damage the stems. For pole beans, you'll be harvesting continuously for several weeks. Bush beans will give you a concentrated harvest. Freshly picked green beans are best enjoyed immediately. If you have an abundance, they store well in the refrigerator for about a week. Place them in a perforated plastic bag in the crisper drawer. For longer storage, green beans freeze beautifully. Blanch them in boiling water for a few minutes, then plunge them into ice water. Drain thoroughly and pack them into freezer-safe bags. Now you have a steady supply of delicious homegrown green beans. Enjoy them steamed, sautéed, roasted, or in your favorite casseroles. The flavor of garden-fresh beans is truly incomparable. Growing green beans is a rewarding experience that adds fresh, healthy produce to your table. With these simple tips, you're well on your way to a successful and abundant harvest. So grab your seeds, prepare your soil, and get ready to enjoy the taste of summer. Happy gardening,